So after scaring Abysmal a bit, he promises to reward him greatly if he cooperates. And we cut back to the palace where they're all sitting around having dinner, and the Sultan makes his announcement to Aladdin.
Aladdin, you have proven to be a man of strong moral character. That is why I've decided to make you my new royal vizier.
And of course they talk about how much better he'll be than Jafar and Iago were, and we go back outside to where Iago is trying to persuade Abu to let him out.
Come on, monkey, little birdie, want to talk to monkey, have nice banana, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
God, I could not hate him more if I tried. And when Abu tries to do what we all want to do to this creature...
Your monkey's trying to kill me! I saved your life! Ah! Whoa!
But Aladdin saves him, promising to keep an eye on him. But needless to say, it angers everyone, and he and Jasmine are on the edge of breaking up. So the genie convinces Iago to try to fix things between the two of them, and we get...
Forget about that guy. Forget about the way you fell into his eyes.
Okay, this is completely unacceptable. Why would you give him a second musical number? One was bad enough, but two? Disney, what the fuck?
And that sounded like Stevie Wonder with a really bad cold.
But by pointing out all the reasons why she should forget about Aladdin, Jasmine falls in love with him again, and they mend things. Meanwhile, we see Abysmal and Jafar sneaking in, seeing that Iago's already found his way back into the palace. And then we see Aladdin and Jasmine trying to have a moment, but...
Rolling! Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
Okay, I don't think I could hate any of these people more if I tried. Then we cut back into the palace where Iago is enjoying himself.
Advisor to Aladdin, the new Grand Vizier. And when Aladdin becomes Sultan, that will make me the Grand Vizier.
Okay, how the hell does that work? I mean, if this is really how their system works, no wonder they had problems in the first movie.
Only I'm not gonna blow it like that idiot Jafar! I'll never have to stand in his shadow again. Jafar! Buddy! A funny thing happened. You see, this guy took the lamp. You probably thought it was me, because it sounded a lot like me. But a lot of people sound like me.
Thank God that's not true. Also, I can't help but notice all the unnecessary transformations Jafar pulls off in this scene. Granted, in the first movie, the number of changes he made actually made him a cool character, but in here you can clearly tell the director thought, hey, people loved it in the first movie, let's do it again. And then we cut to a filler scene. By the way, I should point out that this movie is only an hour and 9 minutes long. Even with filler, they couldn't even make it an hour and a half long. Not that that's a bad thing. Iago gives Aladdin the idea to take the Sultan on a carpet ride so they can patch things up. They leave, leaving the genie and Abu behind to pig out, and we get one more filler of Aladdin riding the carpet. Yeah, I often have that reaction to getting launched off of a carpet into a tree and onto a stone floor. We cut back to the genie and Abu who are enjoying their picnic when...
Spiders!
Things could get ugly.
Okay, a villain song from Jafar. That's not a bad idea. I mean, villain songs tend to be the best part of the movie. I could enjoy this. I mean, at least it's not Iago.
Men cower at the power in my pinky. My thumb is #1 on every list. Zabba-cabba-debra. Granny's gonna grab ya!
Oh God, I take it back. I take it all back. Damn it, Jafar, what have they done to you?
Oh, how frightfully upsetting.
So after locking up the genie and Abu, we go back to Aladdin and the Sultan, where a group of black riders attack. And the Sultan is kidnapped. But despite trying to save him, Aladdin fails and returns to Agrabah to find that he's been staged for the murder of the Sultan.
Hey, that was a nice hat. I could have worn that hat.
We need this for our plan.
Couldn't we use another hat for the plan?
God, this is is why his name is Abysmal. Move on with the story! So Aladdin is put in prison, where Jasmine sentences him to death.
Oh, you should have seen the look on Aladdin's face when Princess Jasmine sentenced him to death.
I love how dramatic she is. And we move on to the following morning, where Aladdin's being led to his death, while Iago is trying to free the genie and stop Jafar. Okay, I'm curious. If he's an all-powerful genie, why the hell can he not break out of that? I mean, really. Meanwhile, Jafar goes to bid farewell to Aladdin.
This.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
Street rat.
Okay, how did the guards miss that? Maybe they thought Jasmine was a two-face.
So attractive one day, not attractive the next.
Have you come across this?
Yes, I am familiar with this syndrome. She's a two-face.
Like the Batman villain?
That helps you.
But the genie is freed, predictably at the last second, and after saving everyone else, they come up with a plan to capture Jafar's lamp and destroy it. Meanwhile, Jafar is trying to butter Abysmal up to get him to use his final wish to set him free. But Abysmal gets greedy, and while asking for more things, Aladdin makes his move to get the lamp. But Jafar attacks. I gotta say, I really love his insane laugh.
What's with the laughing? What is that? Who does that help? It's a flourish. You are such a freak.
So we get our final battle scene where we see Jafar turns the ground into lava. Okay, they should be bursting into flames right now. Or dying from the fumes. But Iago makes one last attempt to help, only to be shot down by Jafar. But... Okay, these two should be so dead right now. And why is that taking so long to melt? And why did he not just poof them back to the other side? So Jafar dies, the kingdom is saved, and yes, Iago lives. But as the movie draws to a close, Aladdin turns down the job as a vizier because he's learned an important lesson from all this.
I want to see the world. I can't just stay in the palace. There's too much to do. Too much to see.
Really? Really? That's what you learned from all this? I mean, you started with a theme about not keeping secrets and lies from people you care about, and this is the moral of the story? Go to see the world? Okay, Jasmine, what about you? What did you learn from all this?
I'm going to see the world too.
I fucking give up. And believe it or not, that's how the movie ends. Oh my god, this movie was so bad. I was even able to recognize that when I was a kid. And that's saying something compared to the things I would watch when I was a kid.
No more food. April Fools! Sorry, Gary. Peasants only eat mashed up clamshells. April Fools!
I mean, there was no point to it. Half the scenes were filler. Gilbert Gottfried had fucking musical numbers in it, for crying out loud. And Jafar wasn't the same. Aladdin should have just ended where it ended. But no, believe it or not, there was a second sequel too. But I am not going to even touch that right now because I can't even stomach this crap.
Okay, that's it. The madness is spreading.
I'm your cartoon critic because you are never too old for cartoons.